What's the tea, everybody? There is no fan today because I'm doing Kandy Muse look and I'm holding my boobs. So I'm Elaina. I'm on season 2, Painted with Raven. You can find me on What Presents Plus, available right now. And I usually do drag looks, face paint, creative makeup looks, reviews, tutorials, you name it. Right now I'm playing with my balls. So in this video we're doing Kandy Muse look from Rupauls Drag Race All-Star Season 8, and this is from the current episode, and no, my boobs are not attached. That's why I'm holding them. My husband is operating the camera. Anyway, to make it short, let's get right into this. Like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on social media. All the links are down below. So let's get right into this. So we're gonna start with the bold cap. That's not a bold cap. I was gonna use the bold cap for this look, but my bold cap already been cut around the ears and doesn't fit, and I don't have any new ones. And just for information, this is a cheap top. It's like a halter top I got from Shein, and it was a while ago. It was like on sale for like a few bucks, maybe like $3-4. It does not fit properly. It was terrible. So I don't feel sorry about trashing it, because most likely I'm going to paint lipstick all over it to make pink. Why not? I'll just go all into it. So I'm going to start with foundation. And I'm wearing this already because if I do the foundation first and the makeup, then it's going to be hard to apply this. And if it gets a little foundation on it, not a big deal, because it's going to be lipstick on it. I'm going to destroy this little thing. So I'm going to start with the Revolution Pro F10. F10, yeah. So this look has been requested by one of my subscribers. I was just saying that my YouTube doesn't get a lot of views, and it's true. I mean, it's hard to get views on YouTube unless you've been on YouTube since the time, so it's easier to get anywhere on it. So if you're like newer to YouTube like me, unless you get lucky, most likely don't get any views. So unless you do somebody famous or current. So that person told me, do Kandy Muse. I'm like, you know what? I will. I like this pink look. I mean, pink blusher look. I mean, there's not much to it. Her eye makeup is almost non-existent. Oh, I got foundation on it already. Oh, it does not matter. I'm using 2 concealers, Kimchi Shake the Most, in medium beige and white, as usual. She's like very highlighted. You know, as usual, when the queens get off the show and they do this look for Instagram, it's always more polished. And I kind of like Instagram look, because the blush is like bigger, you know. On the runway it was like circle and circle. Here on Instagram it's huge, which is like, I love that, I appreciate this. And I'm going to pull this down further because Kandy's face is literally all around it. No tea, no shade, but she's like a chubby face girl. And my face is completely the opposite, so it'll be helpful if I pull this down. It's gonna create a little more rounded effect. So for the contour, I'm using an Aesthetica palette, and I'm going to make this more or less minimal because her face is thicker than mine and all you see is blush. So I'm going to put the contour strategically here to make my chin a little shorter. And of course the forehead. I mean, I'm going to pull this down, but let me pull this up for now. Trying to make my face as rounded as possible. I decided to start off with a cream blush and start packing the color right away with the cream. For drag I usually use powders, but why not? I'm using So Convenient, a creative makeup palette from Yvonne, the artist. She gave me this during DragCon, and I'm going to use this fuchsia color just to start off packing and adding. It's very creamy. It's very moisturizing. It's not your typical grease paint. So it goes on really well with makeup. So Kandy's eyebrows are quite low, like on a normal placement, I would say. Probably where her natural eyebrow is. So I'm trying to put mine as like the lower, on the lower level. Usually I try to hike them up, but I'm trying to put them lower. So I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow palette, and I'm using grays here, ash brown and granite, those colors. And I'm gonna draw the eyebrow. Pretty much a straight line with a lifted tail. So I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. It almost looks like she contoured her nose with blush and bronzer. So I'm just gonna use warmer tones from this palette from Yardi Cosmetics. This is Culture 1, and I'm gonna use probably these two lighter shades, and then I'm gonna go with the blush on top of that. Kinda goes into the eyebrow. Probably gonna do pink eyeshadow, because I feel like it ties the look together the way she did this on the show. Not too much on the nose, because her nose is quite uncontoured. Looks like she doesn't really contour nose that much. And we're going to bronze, and I'm going to use Ace Beauty, another indie brand. I haven't used this in a while, just that's why I haven't touched this. Some darker shades, because she's like really, I mean, obviously her skin tone is darker than mine, and she's very bronzed. So let's get some bronzer on. I'm going to leave the blush for the last, and then I'm gonna pull the cap on. Big by under eyes, and I'm gonna go with Anastasia Beverly Hills Holy Edwards, because it has really bright pink, and I already set my eyelids, because I was gonna go with the Instagram look, and then I changed my mind. So this eyeshadow is so bright, it packs on well even on a set eyelid, as you can see. It's pretty much simple, just pink. It goes from deeper to lighter to white. So I'm just gonna apply white in the inner corner. I'm using Blend Bunny blends also, and using this pink and this lighter pink to put in the nose and blend out the eyeshadow. We're gonna cut the brow later. Just gonna leave that for the end to make it clean. I'm going to use the Blend Bunny white and press it in here. Now, Kandy Muse eye shape is different from mine. Mine are more lifted up, hers are kind of downward, so we're gonna fake that shape with the eyeshadow and with the white in the waterline strategically. So we can fake the shape actually. So to do this, I'm going to use NYX white liner, and I'm going to put this just on the outer corner and a little below my lash line. Her eyes are quite a lot going downwards this way, and mine are completely 100% the other way. So I'm gonna do this. It's already bringing my outer corners down. So I'm gonna use a tiny brush. We're gonna go with Wamp and Chase, these two shades, to create the new low lash line. So I'm going to go right below the white line. Deeper shade and then lighter shade. See, it's already bringing my eyes downwards. So now here in the inner corner, I'm gonna bring it up. So now I'm creating a different eye shape. I love this kind of a mind F kind of techniques, because it really messes with your perception. It creates illusion. Now I'm going to clean up the brow shape, use a little kimchi white concealer. I'm gonna lift the tail of the brow, make it a little more neat here. Also taking the same concealer, applying it in the middle of the nose, because she's got a very highlighty tip of the nose. Most likely I'm gonna use the real highlight. Looks like on the show she glowed, but on Instagram doesn't look like there's any glowy parts. But you know, I can do whatever I want. Queens differ, they look so much. I can do whatever the heck I want. It's time to blush. I already wiped off my bake, and I'm gonna use Kimchi Shake Mercedes. It's very appropriate. I might add eyeshadow on top of it, because I feel like it needs to be even deeper and more fuchsia-like. I'm gonna use a little orange on the temples, because it looks like she's got a little more of a warmer tone on the temples here. And yes, this thing is probably gonna be trashed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it for anything else. Now using GRD Cosmetics eyeliner, and this is just eyeliner pen. It draws pretty smooth lines, so we're gonna go. Now here's the trick. I'm gonna go a little above my inner corner again to create the swoop down eye shape, because her inner corner ends up a little higher than mine, like a lot higher. So we're gonna fake this as well. See, I'm painted it above. So what happened off camera, I put eyelashes on, and pretty much these are just kimchi, and these are not the biggest. That's called what dish? If you hear noise, my husband is cleaning the litter boxes because cats just took a poop everywhere. And I'm choking here, so it's TMI, but that's the tea. Anyway, I'm using the lip liner, and that's it's called Fiery, and this is by LA Girl Neon Lip Liner. So for the lipstick, I'm gonna use the Maybelline, and this is my go-to for the bright pink. It's the color Romantic, and that doesn't cut it, so I'm gonna add eyeshadow. I always had eyeshadow there. We'll see. Actually, might be just right. So now I'm destroying my top completely. I'm using Yvonne's palette, the creative makeup. I'm using grease paint to paint the lipstick prints. Definitely never gonna come out. I'm gonna try to wash it, but I don't feel too bad about it. The top is complete crap. I do have the balloons, I'm just saying. I'm gonna get off camera, I'm gonna come up with balloons. So my cat had 1-year-old birthday, the first birthday. And this is Ali, he's my kitten, he's my love bug. So I bought him balloons and I did the cat birthday party. And don't judge me, yes, I'm a crazy cat lady. I have birthday parties for cats. It's pretty much for me. It's the same thing that people have birthday party with the children. The children don't give a crap because they're like 1-year-old, they won't ever remember. But it's for the parents, right? So it's the same thing. It's for me, and I enjoy it every second of it. So I'm gonna use those balloons because I'm a crafty queen, so I reuse and repurpose. So I'll be right back with balloons. And she's here, no fan flipping because my hands are busy holding the boobs. I tried to attach the balloons with sticky tape and I popped one. Somehow Scotch tape popped one of these balloons. This is from my cat's birthday. I mean, they're not attached, I'm just holding them. But I applied Morphe foundation on them and you can see it's very streaky as hell. I'm going to Facetune the hell out of this when I take pictures. Because as you know, as always, when you watch Rupauls girls, that's like a real thing. When you watch me, that's like AliExpress version. But I'm kind of happy with the look. I think I kind of do look like that makeup look. Came out pretty good. The only thing I wish, of course, the color were matching and one of the lighter blue balloons popped, so now my boobs are different colors. But hey, I got the boobs and I've got the hair-ish. There's 2 balloons I painted with face paint. They're flopping in the wind. I'm just looking at myself, it looks ridiculous. But there you go, makeup is on point. So there you have it. So thank you for suggesting Kandy Muse makeup. Ricardo Bobbitt. Ricardo, thank you for the suggestion. He suggested this on my previous video, Marina Summers. And yes, I do realize one of my balloons are totally off. There you go. Anyway, there you go. The boobs are in. This is not gonna last, so I better wrap up this video. Everything's falling apart. So thank you for suggesting, and I think I might do the All Stars looks. Why not? The ones that I like, the ones that pop for me. This look definitely popped. Yes, pun intended. Popped like one of my boobs. You should have seen that. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment below, and do like this video, subscribe to my channel, ring notification bell so you get notified of all new stuff I upload. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next fabulous video. Hannies. Bye.